Private. Private is the lowest enlisted rank in the United States Marine Corps, positioned below Private First Class. New Marines at this rank are often called boots and wear no uniform insignia, earning the nickname Slick Sleeve. Most Marines hold this rank for about 6 months before promotion to Private First Class. Private First Class. Private First Class is the second lowest enlisted rank, positioned above Private and below Lance Corporal. It was established on June 3, 1916, to align with the Army's Private First Class rank since Marine units often served alongside Army units. While they were originally equivalent, the Marine Corps Private First Class, an E2 rank, is now one grade lower than the Army's Private First Class E3 rank. Marines are eligible for promotion to Lance Corporal after 8 months as a Private First Class and 9 months total time in service, provided they maintain satisfactory performance as determined by their commander. Lance Corporal. Lance Corporal is the third enlisted rank, positioned above Private First Class and below Corporal. It is the most common rank and the highest a Marine can hold without becoming a non-commissioned officer. Promotion is based on time in service, time in grade, and conduct, but advancement to corporal is competitive and depends on a Marine's service record. Limited positions in each military occupational specialty can delay promotion even if a Marine qualifies. The rank dates back to the 1830s during the Indian Wars, when Marines were temporarily promoted but paid at their previous rank. Corporal. Corporal is the fourth enlisted rank, positioned above Lance Corporal and below Sergeant. It is the lowest non-commissioned officer rank and comes with increased responsibility and leadership duties. In infantry units, corporals serve as fire team leaders, leading a 4-Marine team or weapons crew. However, Lance Corporals often fill this role, while Corporals act as squad leaders, a role typically held by a sergeant. In support units, Corporals take on supervisory roles, overseeing lower-ranking Marines under the leadership of sergeants or staff non-commissioned officers. The Marine Corps emphasizes small unit leadership, often giving corporals more responsibility than their Army counterparts. Sergeant. Often called the backbone of the Marine Corps, sergeants carry significant leadership responsibilities. It is the 5th enlisted rank in the U.S. Marines and the lowest sergeant rank. In infantry units, they serve as squad leaders in rifle or weapons platoons, or as platoon guides, assisting the platoon sergeant. Promotion to sergeant marks a shift from a score-based system to a fitness report evaluation, assessing leadership, proficiency, and overall performance. The Marine Corps formally separated its sergeant rank structure from the Army in 1942, adapting for amphibious warfare, reinforcing sergeants as squad leaders, and introducing the 3 fire team structure, each led by a corporal. Staff Sergeant. Staff Sergeant is positioned above Sergeant and below Gunnery Sergeant. This rank is typically achieved after 6 years of service and marks a transition into the Staff Non-Commissioned Officer tier. Staff Sergeants often serve as platoon sergeants or section leaders in weapons platoons and are typically the lowest enlisted rank that reports directly to an officer. Gunnery Sergeant. Gunnery sergeants, often called gunny, coordinate operations, logistics, and training for a company-sized unit, which is approximately 180 Marines. They serve as tactical advisors in combat, supporting command post operations, and oversee training, administration, and discipline in garrison. Marines must serve 3 years as a staff sergeant, 6 years total service, and complete enlisted professional military education to be promotion eligible. Annual selection considers duties, awards, and evaluations, with preference for drill instructors, recruiters, and embassy security guards. Master Sergeant. Master Sergeant is the 8th enlisted rank in the United States Marine Corps, positioned above Gunnery Sergeant and below Master Gunnery Sergeant. Sharing the E8 pay grade with First Sergeant, this rank focuses on technical leadership within a Marine's military occupational specialty. Master Sergeants serve as operations chiefs at higher unit levels, overseeing logistics, maintenance, and leadership roles in combat support and aviation. They may be addressed formally as Master Sergeant or informally as Top, depending on MOS traditions. First Sergeant. First Sergeant is a senior enlisted rank in the United States Marine Corps. While it shares the E8 pay grade with Master Sergeant, its role is distinct. Unlike Master Sergeant, First Sergeant is a leadership-focused rank, serving as the senior enlisted advisor to a company or battery commander. Their responsibilities include discipline, training, and morale. Unlike in the Army, Marines must choose between the leadership-focused First Sergeant track or the technical Master Sergeant track, with promotions based on experience and the needs of the Marine Corps. First Sergeants may later become Sergeants Major, while Master Sergeants advance to Master Gunnery Sergeant. Master Gunnery Sergeant. The highest technical enlisted rank. Master Gunnery Sergeants serve as operations leaders in infantry, artillery, aviation, and logistics. They oversee maintenance, supply, avionics, and ordnance operations at higher echelons, such as Marine aircraft groups and Marine air wings. Marines advancing from Gunnery Sergeant must choose between the technical Master Gunnery Sergeant track or the leadership-focused Sergeant Major track. While they hold different roles, Master Gunnery Sergeants may assume some duties of a Sergeant Major, though the reverse is rare. Sergeant Major. Sergeant Major is the highest leadership-focused enlisted rank, ranking above First Sergeant and equal in pay grade to Master Gunnery Sergeant. Sergeant Major serve as senior enlisted advisors at the battalion, squadron, or higher levels, overseeing discipline, morale, and enlisted matters. Unlike Master Gunnery Sergeants, they focus on general leadership rather than technical expertise. To promote to Sergeant Major, a Marine must have spent a minimum of 3 years as a First Sergeant and 10 years overall in the Corps, and have completed a certain level of enlisted professional military education.